Hello, and welcome to 5 Minutes with Nate. This month's topic, supporting neurodiverse students. Now I want to talk about dyslexia. And here's the sign. At the same time, if we're talking about reading, we have to talk about writing, dysgraphia, and math, numbers, dyscalculia. So we have to understand these learning disabilities. The student can function at a high level. They can learn. They can do amazing things. But there's something about these individual modes of accessing information that is blocked in their brain. So with dyslexia, it means when they're reading, they struggle to take from the page into their head. The letters, writing, the dysgraphia, their brain knows what they want to say and what they want to do, and it just doesn't make it to the end of the finger, to the pencil. With math, they can understand the concept, they can dialogue about it, but to see the actual numbers, they just become gibberish. So all of these struggles are not about low IQ or low ability. No, it's about what kind of accommodations and supports that student needs. First, I want to show some of the different kinds of these learning disabilities. Okay, so how do we support students who have these different needs? Really, the number one thing is, what are your expectations? Does everything have to be read or written or done out by hand? Can we dialogue it? Can we draw it? Can we express ourselves in different ways? If the question doesn't require reading or writing or math notation, then don't. Allow students to express themselves in ways that really fit them best. At the same time, how we approach topics, how we give descriptions, how we use visual supports helps the student feel that they can be successful. So the number one thing is, if you suspect a student might have dyslexia or one of the other learning disabilities, talk to your school psychologist. They'll be able to help you know some strategies and some ideas of what you can do, and at the same time, they can use different assessments and tests to see what's going on. With the caveat that a sad thing is sometimes our students who are language delayed, it might be hard to, or impossible sometimes, to really diagnose with dyslexia because of what's going on. At the same time, we don't need to change best approaches. We really just need to use universal design for learning. Use best practices, have dialogue. Helps that situation so much. Next, an idea is that many apps have a dyslexia font in kind of a specially designed font. And what's it for? It helps students be able to see the difference in each letter, how they're set, their structure. It's very research-based. Here's an example. It's so free. In many apps, you just have to turn it on. Now, understand, that's one thing, and it doesn't mean that a student will automatically read better, but it's one support. At the same time, how we discuss books, how we give processing time for students, all of that will support the students. Now I want to show 14 different ideas of how to support students. Now notice none of those are, dyslexia specific, only for a student with dyslexia. Really, it's good class design. And that's really the number one thing. How you design your class to fit each student, welcome each student, and focus on the big ideas, the big picture, instead of old-fashioned, easy ways of teaching. Okay, that's 5 Minutes with Nate. Have a great day.